Hey, it's Samantha,
Kadesha.
Sandy.
and we're back with another insightful episode on the Deeper Than Tech podcast, where we talk about how to progress in your career in an industry that was not designed with us in mind. Make sure you share this podcast with a friend or a coworker. And don't forget to grab a snack because you're going to need something to eat to go along with all this tea.
The next question, how do I find a boot camp that works for me? Personally, for me, the way I think you should set out the steps to find a boot camp that works for you, you first have to identify how long are you willing to be in this boot camp? Are you planning to being in it for 3 months, 4 months, 9 months? How much time are you willing to invest in your new career? I think you got to think about costs. Certain boot camps are expensive. They will range from like 15 to 17 or 24,000. Do you have that money to put up front? There are some boot camps where you can attend and you learn the material, and then after you get the job, you pay afterwards, like Lambda School. That's a boot camp that uses that framework. Or if you feel, and you have to also know yourself. Are you going to learn a bit about JavaScript before attending that bootcamp, or do you want to go in with a completely from scratch mindset? Like bootcamps like Hack Reactor, you cannot go in without knowing how to code. You have to know a certain amount of code before they accept you. They have an intense interview process. So you have to keep all these components in mind: cost, depth of knowledge. Do I know JavaScript? Do I know absolutely nothing about JavaScript? You have to think about time commitment. Do I want to spend 3 months, 4 months, 9 months? So once you have all these components ironed out, I think it will make it easier to find a bootcamp that's tailored for you. The bootcamp I personally did was per Scholas. It was free. I didn't have money. I was broke after college. So I found a nonprofit to sponsor my journey, and that was per Scholas, and they had a partnership with General Assembly. So that can be an opportunity. That can be a bootcamp for you if you also don't have money to put down and you're looking for a free opportunity.
I agree with all those points. Time commitment that you have and the money is two really important things. Because when I was looking up for boot camps, most of them were 3 months long. The first ones I did apply to, I did not get in, but I still kept applying to other boot camps. And the one that I did get into was more of a 10-month long program. I think it was a lot better because you're not cramming so much stuff at one time. Even if you maybe not even do a full-time boot camp, do a part-time boot camp that's even longer, so that way you could absorb it for a longer period of time if you can afford to take off that much time from work.
I agree. When I was looking for a boot camp, one of the options that I was looking for was a part-time boot camp because I still had to work because I still had to pay like my rent and for my car and food. So that's definitely something I looked at, and also the cost. So I looked at boot camps that offered like a deferred payment structure type thing because I didn't want to take out loans, and I didn't have money to put down like right there.
Yeah, and make sure you go online and read the reviews of each
Read the
school that you're
reviews.
choosing. If you're spending a lot of time and a lot of money, make sure you just choose a good one.
Right, and try to find out if you can see like their job outcomes. Not a lot of boot camps will say once you get that job, you can start paying, but you also have to read the fine print, see how many people are getting jobs right after that boot camp. So really just do your research.